Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? All right, I'm gonna wait till a few of y'all show up, man. It's early, freezing weather out here. Good 2 degrees outside, letting this car warm up. Want to talk about what I seen on boxingscene.com, man. I seen Tony Bellew. This isn't the first time. You guys coming on your way in, man. Hit that like button. I just came on. KV, what's up, man? Um, Let me make this quick as I possibly can. All right. Now, before I start, everybody's entitled to their opinion. What's up, AZ? What's up, Nassim? Everybody is entitled to their opinion. Let me say it one more time. Everybody is entitled to their opinion. Okay, so now let me give my opinion about what Tony Bellew said. All right, now he said that he believes that Deontay Wilder is the worst heavyweight champion ever. He says technically, he said this kind of said this shit before, man. Just says the guy really has no fundamentals. Just technically the worst fighter he's ever seen as far as heavyweight champion. Said that he can't throw a proper combination. Then he also went on to say that he believes that Anthony Joshua is the best heavyweight physically. What do you say? Athletically, he says he's a great role model. That's his opinion. For him to see this. Why I want these dudes to fight, so that we're not sitting up here just going back and forth between two guys who have undefeated records. All right, but let me say this. Tony Bellew is respected in the UK, and I expect something like that for people in like YouTube comment sections or on these boxing websites, their forums. I expect them to say shit like this, not a guy that was a world-class cruiserweight fighter, former champion. It's one thing to go for your guy and root for AJ and say, hey, man, I think he's the best. I think, because now it's like nowadays, the word awkward and saying somebody's style is awkward, that has been replaced with no skills. I don't know where this came from. I'm trying to think of like what year did I start. I want to say like all right, I want to say the last few years. Now all of a sudden the word awkward is just somebody threw that shit out the window on the highway going 120 miles an hour, man. Like that, the word awkward is just nobody uses it no more. Now it's just bum, no skills. Okay, so but when you say that, Tony Bellew, you have a lot of UK fans, a lot of guys that are impressionable, who are just becoming to just have came into their own as boxing fans. They might take what you say as gold, man. You dig what I'm saying? So when you say he's the worst, I wish some of these guys that give you interviews start throwing up some names. You know what I mean? So because if I was sitting in front of you, I'd be like, oh, so he's so he's no better than Jess Willard. He's no better than fucking Marvin Hart and Tommy Burns and Leon Spinks, Nikolai Valuev. What about John Ruiz? I thought everybody hated his style when I was watching a fight. Everybody could not stand watching John Ruiz fight. What about Nikolai Valuev? He got to be better than Nikolai Valuev, right? Or he's worse than him too? Damn. What about trying to think. What about Big John Tate? Now, I'm not dissing these dudes, man, but when you say he's the worst, it's like, what about Primo Carnera? Like, so he's just worse than all those guys. They're just all better than him. Max Baer, they're just all better than Deontay Wilder. This guy's made 7, 8 title defenses, man. He has pretty much put these dudes on the seat of their pants, every guy who he's fought. Yes, from the bums who he fought, that you guys, the bums he fought early in his career, all the way up to the Tyson Furies of the world. You dig what I'm saying? So, what about Bone Crusher Smith? A lot of these dudes were fly-by-night champions. And you guys know I have a lot of respect for the guys in the 80s, the Greg Page and the Michael Dokes, Colt C. I'm trying to think of everybody that won titles in the 80s. Them damn titles was getting passed around like hot potatoes, man. So, I mean, again, it's his opinion. He's entitled to it, all right? So that's fine, but my thing is the impressionable fans out there, man, that are 18, 7, 20 years old, that really started watching the sport, man, or just regardless of your age, just people who just start watching the sport, they're really going to take this and run with it. What about Charles Martin? I thought he was according to out there, to a lot of the UK fans, he's the biggest bum of them all. You know what I mean? I don't personally think that, but when you say things like that, I mean, come on, man. So he's not better than Frank Bruno. He's not better than Bruce Seldon. I mean, It is what it is, man. Um, I don't know. Guy has 7, 8 title defenses, man. I just don't get the blatant, uh, just why, like, it just upsets me as a fan here, man, because it's like, why not? Why can't it just be like, hey, AJ's my guy out here. I think AJ's the best. Hey, I think Wilder has an awkward style. He's cool. You know, I think his awkwardness may get him in trouble because his style of fighting. But you know, but hey, I think AJ's the best. Why not that? Why does it have to be you know, Wilder shit? He ain't nothing. He's nothing. You dig what I'm saying? And to me, man, and the reason I ride so hard for Deontay Wilder. Now, look, I'm not gonna make this no secret. And some guys who have been subbed to me, say that I pretend to not root for the American guys when it's like, first of all, I don't ever pretend. I want Jarrell Miller to beat Anthony Joshua. Do I think he's going to beat him? Stylistically, when I break down the fight, I think AJ's the favorite. You dig what I'm saying? See, I can root for the home guy, but still break down the fight with a clear mind because I watched so many damn fights, man, where I can, you know, okay, this guy has a better jab. He has better footwork. Okay, his inside game is better. Okay, can this guy get out of his clinches? Okay, can he avoid that left hook? Okay, if he doubles up his jab and go, you know, I can break down fights like that. You dig what I'm saying? But at the same time, though, what I'm starting to see, and I understand, and I've said this before, I'm starting to see Deontay Wilder get the Larry Holmes treatment by the media. Now, I know when Larry was fighting, a lot of that was due to people were just coming out of that Ali era, and Larry Holmes didn't do himself any favors by whooping on Ali late in his career like that. But you know, it is what it is. But they were mistreating Larry Holmes, man. I mean, you go watch some of those Larry Holmes fight and listen to the commentary, you think you're listening to a fucking paper champion, man, or you're listening to them describe a paper champion. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm seeing a lot of the Larry Holmes, and I even talked to my father about this, and he sees some similarities. And that's why with me on YouTube, I'll give him his credit when it's due. And I don't think he's no garbage fighter. He's the worst fighter in heavyweight history. Even if you want to count some of these minor titles that, you know, the like the regulars and all that, the regular title. So now you're saying like Manuel Charr is better. Like, come on, Tony Bellew. And then Tony Bellew, wasn't you the one when Wilder was out there, you start talking about he has octopus arms and he's a big man. He's just tall. He's only 200. What was he, 214 pounds his last fight? He's not, he's just tall. He has very long arms, but you say big like he's like Nikolai Valuev out there or something. You know what I mean? Yes, he's very tall, but he's a 214 pounder, 215 pounder. Sometimes he gets up to 227. You dig what I'm saying? So for you to put this out there and try to let it, you know, proliferate throughout the UK fans, man, I hope there's some stand-up UK fans say, all right, Tony, you know what, man? Yeah, we like to make fun of Wilder, but pump brakes, man. You know, let's not take it that far. It's like with AJ. You know, people get on AJ, especially the American fans here for different things. But for me personally, always pump my brakes. Like, okay, I don't like some of his moves, but he's not garbage. AJ can fight, man. That motherfucker can fight. You dig what I'm saying? And he has a legit chance of beating anybody. That doesn't necessarily mean that I think he just beats everybody, because I think him and Wilder is just based on their styles, man. I think that's I think it's a really good fight, but based on their style, I think he'll have trouble with somebody like Wilder. Some of you may disagree, and that's totally fine. But yeah, man, I needed to make this video. You know what I mean? I really needed to, because just to put that narrative out there, man, like he's the worst ever, and for it to conveniently, awkwardness, nobody cares about awkward no more. That word has been replaced with no skills. No skills. So being awkward means no skills. Hey, man, I thought you needed skills to throw a right hand like the way Wilder did against Ortiz in the 10th round off the back foot, when you're avoiding a punch from Luis Ortiz, when you're going straight back, when you're using your movement to go back, counter with a straight right hand. I thought that took skill. I guess, okay, I guess that's not skill. I guess just the worst guy in history can land those type of punches. I thought using a jab and check left hook, like the way he did in the Stavern fight, I thought that take some skill. No, doesn't. Oh, anybody can do that? That's just normal. Okay, cool. Being able to set up knockouts, regardless if you're going against bums or you're going against a guy like Luis Ortiz. The way he's setting up some of these punches to at least hurt the guy. Now I know Wilder does go crazy after he hurts guys, but usually the punches that set up the shot that hurts guys to get him to go crazy usually come with some skill. Like the shot, now he went really wild against Gerald Washington when he got Gerald hurt, right? But the way he set that up, I thought that was skill. They teach you in the gym how to use your jab hand to kind of knock down the other guy's guard hand, whichever hand is closer to you, knock that hand down and then come over the top with something. I thought that took skill. No? Doesn't? Anybody can do it? The worst ever? Okay, fair enough. You know what I mean? It's just the, and you know, and some people I know, before I get to you guys, I know a lot of people say things like, no, Mr. Box, not that we don't hate him, we just want him to step up. You know, I just come to believe that no matter who he fights, man, besides like Anthony Joshua, if it's not Anthony Joshua, everybody's gonna have a problem with somebody who he fights. Either the guy, well, you could throw Dillian White in there, but I think if he were to beat Dillian White, then it'll be, oh, you beat the leftovers, and then we'll start ranking. And then if he doesn't beat him as well or as viciously, or he doesn't go in there and leave, you know, he doesn't beat him worse than, you know, AJ beat him, then it'd be that. Then we'll be going on that about, well, he didn't do it better than AJ. It's, you know, I just don't get, and this is more to me than just a Wilder thing. I think these dudes deserve a little bit more respect, man. But I understand as fans, we like to go back and forth. We like to, you know, crack jokes and rank on the fighters and go back and forth as fans. I totally understand that. You dig what I'm saying? It's like being an NBA fan or NFL fan. You know, you watching a football game on Sunday, NFL football game on Sunday. Oh man, your secondary sucks. Oh, your quarterback ain't shit. Like, I get it. I get it. I do that with Green Bay fans all the time. Fuck the Packers. Fuck them. You dig what I'm saying? But all bullshit aside, though, man, I'm seeing Deontay Wilder get a lot of the Larry Holmes treatment, man. And I think he's a guy that's not going to be truly respected until the end of his career. That's just me. I just don't see a guy that makes 7, 8 title defenses being the worst ever, when I just named a plethora of guys who, you know, fucking Carnera. I mean, come on, dude. Fucking Jess Willard. So he's worse than Jess. Big old goofy. Rest in peace to Jess Willard. But he's worse than Jess Willard. He's worse than Oleg Moskiev. Stop defending Wilder. Okay, the media ain't gonna defend him. Doc's World. That's what this video is about, bro. And Doc's World, I never really seen you on my videos. Maybe you have come to my videos, but instead of saying stop defending Wilder, how about you click on some of my other videos when I talk about Ajay Kabayel and Tom Schwartz and Oscar Rivas, you know, those type of guys. So miss me with the bullshit, man. Miss me with the stop doing this. Stop, man, shut the hell up. You dig what I'm saying? I make plenty of content covering all types of heavyweights, all right? So miss me with the bullshit, all right? Somebody in the media or somebody that's a part of the, you know, that talks about boxing needs to come out there and say something. So why not me? And if you don't like it, I don't give a fuck. Because you're probably one of the people that think he's the worst heavyweight champion of all time. Good for you. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. But you're here watching me. Hopefully your girl's sitting next to you, man. Have her watch me. So yeah, man, that's pretty much what this one was about. You dig what I'm saying? And for those of you that disagree, that's fine, man. You can disagree. I'm not making this video saying, hey guys, can you please agree with me on this topic? I don't give a fuck if you agree. You know, that's beyond the point about you agreeing with me. Somebody says, stop getting upset, man. Relax. I don't know if you're talking to somebody in the comments, bro, but I'm a grown-ass man. You can't tell me to relax, man. I can pretty much say what I want to say, bro. Am I hurting your feelings? Like, am I hurting somebody's feelings by saying this? I know y'all feelings ain't getting hurt, man. Y'all feelings getting hurt? I'm just talking about what I heard from Bellew. And again, he's entitled to his opinion. But to me, that's more stuff that I hear, you dig what I'm saying, from like guys in the chat room just talking shit. You dig what I'm saying? You say, and this is the last time I'm gonna fly down from the heavens and address you, man. But you say you can tell us what you want so you can hear what we saying. Well, actually, I'm not hearing anything. I'm actually reading what you're typing. But whatever, man. You're whatever. I don't even know what to whatever. Relax. Everybody's telling me relax. Relax, Mr. Boxing. Don't raise your voice. Well, y'all be tripping me out, man. Like, if we was here chopping it up, this how I'd be talking. I'm not trying to be belligerent, you know what I mean, or anything like that, but this how I be talking, man. This how I chop up boxing. You dig what I'm saying? But you can't come on my live, man, and start telling me how to behave, man. Like, I got little ones at home that I you know, obtain over, and I tell them how to behave. You can't come to you know, my live and tell me how to behave, man. And it's called, see, and that's another thing with y'all, man. It's passion. If I show passion, oh, he's yelling and screaming, he's emotional. But if I come in here and just talk in this voice, you know, some people say, oh, I'm bored, you're too monotone for me. Man, chill out. All right, some of y'all are just off topic. Now some of y'all saying, well, maybe y'all talking, maybe you guys are conversing with each other, but this isn't about who's scared of who. I'm not saying nobody's scared of nobody. You dig what I'm saying? So to some of you, I'm supposed to just sit here and just be quiet, you know, just shut my mouth, you know. Y'all tripping, man. Y'all don't know. I mean, I guess you do know Mr. Boxing today, but I'm not the just shut my mouth type. Yeah, man, gotta check them sometimes, man. You know, I know that I'm a real laid back person, and I you know, got a smooth demeanor and things like that. But sometimes people do need to be checked, especially when they come on to watch you and tell you how to behave. And for those of you that are new saying, oh, you're wild, go check all my videos, bro. I cover the top 200 heavyweights. So miss me with the, oh, you only make what? No. All right, miss me with that. Wrong time, wrong person. I'm wasting my time. No, actually, I'm not waiting for my car to warm up. It's 2 degrees outside. Not wasting my time at all. Yep, you Yanks are emotional. You know, homeboy, you have yet to get on Best Fight the Best live stream, bro. You're real good at typing things, but I yet to really. I want to hear you talk about these things. You dig what I'm saying? Because it's easy to type and you know, sound smart and all that type of shit, but I want to hear you talk and go over these topics so I can just hear if you really mean what you're saying. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times I don't think people really mean what they say when they're on here. They just like to talk shit. Kind of like with Tony Bellew. I don't really think he means what he says about, well, I think he means what he says about AJ because that's his guy, and I would expect nothing more or nothing less but for him to get behind Anthony Joshua. Dude has 3 heavyweight titles. He's a unified heavyweight champion. He's one of the best heavyweights in the world. You dig what I'm saying? So I would expect him to give props and praise. But you know, but what a lot of you guys are saying, hey man, your opinion holds no dominion over mine. You dig what I'm saying? So you can say what you want to say. You can laugh out loud and all that corny shit. That's cool, man. Southside Boxing 601. What did he say? So Tony Bellew is going to act like Charles Martin wasn't just a heavyweight champion. He's going to act like Roy Jones didn't move up and take Ruiz's title. Shaking my head. Yeah. And on top of that, bro, I'm supposed to just shut up and not make these videos. Well, y'all is crazy, man. Yeah, Mac Boxing, formerly Mac G12. He said you were talking boxing. Hold on. He said you were talking about heavyweights before it was cool again. Yeah, I've been talking about the heavyweight division since 2010 here on YouTube. When like literally my videos, you know, I'll do a post fight of, you know, trying to think of a fucking fight. Vitaly Klitschko versus Manuel Char. Do a post fight on that, 70 people show up. You dig what I'm saying? But now I talk about Tony Bellew saying that Wilder's the worst ever, and there's 70 people show up for a live. Somebody says I'm wasting my time. I'm not, bro. It's a look, man. What time am I wasting? Like I'm sitting here waiting for my car to warm up. If you want to watch some other intriguing videos about, you know, Otto Wallen and Ajay Kabayel and You want to hear me talk about Lucas Brown fight against Kamil Sokolowski? You want to hear me talk about what's the fight? Tyrone Spong versus Yotoli Pereira that I watched the other day. You want to hear me talk about Robert Helenius. You want to hear me talk about Iju Agono. You want to hear me talk about Dominic Brazil. You want to hear me talk about Chris Arreola versus Pierre Augustine. You dig what I'm saying? Go check the videos out. I do it all, man. I do it all. So you can't use that on me. I'm the wrong channel, bro. You can't use that one on me. Because some people think when I make videos about those obscure guys in the heavyweight division, then I'm wasting my time. Nah, not wasting my time at all, man. Not at all. Somebody says, look, man. Okay. Any type of defense for Deontay Wilder, even, you know, if it's justified, it's a waste of time. You see the mindset? Because if I was going to hear saying something about Anthony Joshua to most of you, oh, I'm speaking the truth. I'm the truth. You know, I'm a good boy, you know, good Mr. Boxing today. Fuck out of here, man. That, look, guys, some of these comments don't work on me, man. They don't work. They don't work, man. It's not going to work. It's not gonna work. Wrong guy, man. Wrong guy. Don't try to pull that one on me. It ain't gonna work. But hey, man. Let me see. My man Worldbreaker Fight in the house. He says, Mr. Boxing, today there are just people that exist to cause or attempt to cause discord, weaklings. Oh, you already know I know, bro. You know I know. Jaden Sancho says, was Shavers considered as the best? The best what? Shavers one of the best punchers of all time. But I don't know if you know, Jaden, but Shavers was never a heavyweight champion. But you knew that though, right? Because I know I know that you know your boxing. But hey, y'all, car's warmed up. I can see on my damn windshield now. You dig what I'm saying? But I'll be back. For those of you that want me to talk boxing, just show up at the videos when I'm talking about guys you probably never heard of. And let's, you know, talk boxing. All right? So, looking forward to talking boxing with some of you guys about Tom Schwartz and Ajay Cabello. I want to see those guys have a German showdown. But I think Cabello's going to go after Otto Wallen and try to fight him. You know what I mean? Then I'm curious what Oscar Rivas is going to do after that win with Brian Jennings, man. So some of you guys come to that video when I go live and talk about those guys so we can talk boxing, okay? All right, guys, so we can talk boxing. Some of you are full of shit, man, because I'm going to make that video and you're going to say, who is he talking about? Skip. Wilder video? Oh, I'm going to play that. Joshua video? Oh, I'm going to play that. Come on, man. Man, when you type, you ever seen a cartoon with Charlie Brown? Like, want, want. That's what it, like when you type now, bro, that's just what it comes in my head. Yeah, I'm on one today. I'm on one today. I won't call it, I mean, you call it what you want. You call it trigger, you call it being on one, you can call it addressing some bullshit. You call it what you want, man, but it's just the disrespect that this man gets is just, I don't understand it, man. Especially here in America when people say, hey, man, I got tired of the Mayweather era. He just ran, you know. He's a coward, you know. He's a coward. He runs. Andre Ward, he's a coward. He runs. He punches people in the nuts, you know. Just don't like him. There's some guys like Terrence Crawford that some people like, you know, but then you have a guy that all he does is knock people the fuck out and still find a reason to hate him, you know. And Deontay Wilder grew on me, man, because I was not a fan of Deontay Wilder at first. When I say not a fan, I didn't think that he would be able to evolve the way he has and go as far as he has. because I didn't think the dude had a back foot game. I thought as soon as he encountered some pressure, it was going to be a wrap. I actually, for those of you that's been following me for the last 10 years on here, you know that I picked Severn to beat Wilder in the first fight, and I also picked Malik Scott to outbox Wilder, and I was dead wrong about both of those fights. Somebody says you become a fanboy channel. Okay. With that said, did you check out my other videos from the other day? Did you check out the Lucas Brown Sokolowski video I did? Was that a fanboy video? Did you check out I've done so many fucking videos. The Andrew Ruiz stuff I put up. You check that one out? Was that a fanboy video? Or I'm a fanboy because I think that Deontay Wilder gets a lot of disrespect and I'm just speaking on it. Man, shut the hell up. Oh, let me delete this video because I want this guy to stay subbed to me. I never cared about subs, bro. Why do you think I don't show my subscriptions? There's a reason why. I don't care. And I have five digits worth of subs. Don't care. I like the fact that people subbed to me, but I don't show them the sub. And I wish I couldn't even show my view count. I don't care. I just talk boxing. So I really don't care about you know, if you're subbed to me or not or whatever. I really don't care about that. No, bro, it's not the fact that I'm taking him serious. I'm just addressing what he said. I made it clear that he has a right to his opinion, and that's fine. I'm not going to go hit him up on Instagram and none of that shit. I'm just giving my opinion because it's not that just he says it, you know, it's just that's just something I just would expect, like, you know, just fans to really, and not to say that Tony Bellew's not a boxing fan, but when you just put that out there like that though, man, it's just crazy to me. But I'm about to get off here, man. Car's warmed up. I'll probably try to read these comments when I put this joint on archive. But thanks for you that showed up. Even the ones that, you know, try to tell me how to talk and all this type of shit, man. You dig what I'm saying? World Breakers, hey bro, I'm gonna send it to you, World Breaker. Let me just get to where I'm going, bro, and I'm gonna come to your channel and I'm gonna you know what I mean, drop that off to you, man, like that there. But hey man, I appreciate y'all showing up, even the people that told me that you know, try to be my dad and shit and and try to tell me how to talk and things like that, man. But stay tuned for more videos. I cover the heavyweight division, man, the top 200 250 heavyweights. All right, y'all be easy, man. I'm gone.